What's going on, fellow gamers? ChaosEclipse here. We are back on Wayfinder today. I have a little bit more information for you guys. Last time I played, I didn't have too much as far as other than just letting you know that I played the beta and you know, the different classes and stuff like that. So I did put it in text in the previous video, but I wanted to officially say it. There are 6 playable characters. You start with 3. The other 3 you unlock by talking with her, but it does require you to grind for parts and things like that. Kind of like Warframe, you have to actually get certain things in order to use those characters, but they are unlockable by her. From what I heard, the average time is something like 8 hours of gameplay to be able to unlock the next character. But that also depends on the character that you're going for, because they are like, they do basically require different types of materials. And from what I've seen, people already have lists out there of the different types of materials. Well, not just the different types, but where the different types can be found. So the other thing I wanted to point out is the, what's it called? The area that we're in right now, the skylight, beacon, whatever you want to call it. So I asked in the last one if people wanted me to kind of run around here and show you around so that you guys can figure out, you know, the area and everything. No one answered, which is fine. I have no issues with that. I'm not a big time YouTuber or anything like that. But only about 40 something people seen the video at the time of making this one. So I did a little bit of my own research. Not too many people actually show off this hub area. So I want to show you guys, you know, we're going to run around here and I'll show you guys what this area looks like. The different things you can do here just by going through the mission, because it does kind of explain it all for you. And then from there we'll also be taking a look at some missions and things like that. But I am going to go ahead and show off the hub area. So the first part is enter the Great Hall and speak to Wolf. So this area here is the Great Hall, and this is Wolf right here, of course. Be sure to visit Arsenal. The last thing I need is one of our champions running about with faulty equipment. Okay, so he wants us to go and visit Arsenal, which it still says to speak with him. I still dream about the day they came. The sharp scent of Eldrin magic mixed into the smoke, the darkness spreading. I passed a girl in the street, left something that went really quick.
Welcome, Wayfinder. You honor us with your presence.
I'm assuming this is what we're supposed to be doing.
The attack, just as you did. But it was your sacrifice that saved Skylight.
It's still a blur to me. Who are you?
Wolf. Before the fall, I was an officer of the Avar Imperium. Now I command our forces, such as they are. There are all too many threats. Shrikes, breaches. But you'll see for yourself soon enough. We will have much to discuss in the days ahead, and we'll have quarters for you soon enough. Much of Skylight was devastated in the attack. The builders are working as quickly as they can. You have more important work ahead of you. But for now, find Lord Halar outside of the Great Hall. He'll get you ready for the tasks that lie ahead.
Alright, so like I said, this main thing is just going to be checking out the entire Skylight area. Depending on how long this takes, we might do one mission. And then for those of you that actually do stick around, I may have some bonus info for you at the end of the video. Actually, not may, I will have some bonus info for you. But first, let's talk with all these people and do what we need to do here.
Delightful. I am Lord Halar. As you know, my lands and the Dominion itself have been swallowed by the gloom. But even now, especially now, names matter.
Okay.
I lead the Arcanists among the Seekers. By necessity, we have focused our efforts on restoring Skylight. But it is my studies of the gloom that can help you, not my knowledge of arcanic illumination.
What can you tell me about the gloom?
What we know for certain is that the gloom alters flora and fauna, and never for the better. Where it lingers, it can consume entire regions, leaving only shadows in the gloom. What we call lost zones. You were consumed by the gloom, but you survived. Now you have the power to shape it, to some degree. The shard you've been given focuses this gift. Only a Wayfinder can enter a lost zone. But this is just a glimmer of your full potential. If you can enforce your will upon the gloom, perhaps one day we can undo the damage that has been done. But I can only tell you of the gloom. Omen can show you. Return to her, near the Gloom Gate, Wayfinder. She will guide you in the next steps of your journey.
Alright, I think they are going to have us go into the gloom. So I'm not going to mess with any of this extra stuff like this Echo Matrix. There's a beacon out here. Where'd the beacon go? I could have swore it was like right here. I don't know. Oh, it's up there. So that's a beacon up there, where you see this this Constante guy. This is a beacon here. It will teach you all of that. You don't have to do any of that stuff now. So we're just gonna leave that away. We're gonna leave that alone. I don't like that this character is running like Naruto. I don't know. I don't watch the show. I don't like it. I tried and I couldn't get into it. Sorry for anyone who is into it and likes it.
You've spoken with Wolf and Lord Halar. I am sure you have many questions, but the best way for you to understand the gloom is to experience it for yourself. The gloom is consuming our world. Our beacon holds it at bay, but much was lost before it was lit. Beyond Skylight, you will find breaches where the gloom has ripped away pieces of our world. Using the focusing shard, you can pass through breaches to reach a shadow of what was lost, what we call lost zones. These are unstable and unpredictable, reflecting what was or what might have been. We're running out of time. The gloom is breaking down our defenses, and we don't know how to stop it. We need you to explore the lost zones, to find a way to fight the gloom and reclaim our world. We do know the large gate behind me is the key. In theory, you can reach any lost zone through this gate. In practice, there are limitations. Usually, you must find and enter a breach directly to access a lost zone for the first time. After that, you can access it and any other breach you found through this gate. But you can't just stumble into a breach. You need a connection to the lost zone to guide you through it. This might mean finding an object from the zone or experiencing an event tied to it. For now, I have a single connection I can share with you. The Codex Halls of Aurelian. There. Go to the gate. Follow the connection I have given you and return to the gloom. The shard you've been using is an incomplete tool. Find a Codex Ember in the gloom. Then we can transform your focusing shard into a full gloom dagger, allowing you to harness your full potential.
Alright, so if you missed the previous episode, I talked about this game a little bit. This is created with the help of Digital Extremes. For those of you who don't know who Digital Extremes are, they're the ones who created Warframe. So a lot of the stuff is similar to Warframe, including the Lost Zones. So the Lost Zones are procedurally generated maps that every time you go in, they should be different. I'm assuming, since this one's part of the tutorial, it's probably going to be the exact same thing for everyone, but that might be different. So there's not much that I would be able to show you on the Lost Zones, unless it ends up being a lot like Warframe, where, you know, sometimes you'll come across the same type of room and the same type of enemy, or the same type of event might happen in that room. So just try to pay attention, and if you come across a room that I came across, then you'll know how to handle yourself, or you'll see what not to do, because that's probably what this video is going to be, is what not to do, because I'm probably going to die a lot. Enter the runes through the Gloom Gate. So this is a Gloom Gate. So we're just going to come up to it, hit R1 to travel beyond.
This is a lost zone. It's not a perfect replica of the world that was. It's a dream inspired by what was lost. When you return here again, everything, the layout, the creatures within it, may change. This lost zone is tied to Aurelian, a fortress monastery of the Avar Order of the Silver Codex. The Codex monks were conducting arcane research, and we need to know more about them. Aurelian was raised by raiders from the maze years before the Gloomfall. You'll need to establish your own connection to it.
I feel weaker than I was before.
Yes. It was a miracle that we could pull you back to Skylight. But like your memories, some of your skills were lost. Don't worry. It will all come back to you in time.
I like that they did that because that's basically how you're going to be leveling your character, so they made it part of the story as to how you can get stronger things. I like that.
This connection I've provided is temporary and unpredictable. Look for a Codex Ember. With it, you can turn your shard into a full Gloom Dagger and establish your own connections. I can't guide you when you go deeper. To escape, you'll need to find the heart of this lost zone, the anchor, and destroy it. This weakens the gloom and lets us harvest its energy through your shard. Explore as thoroughly as you can. We need the supplies and knowledge you may find, and exploration may grant you connection to other lost zones. Now go, and good luck.
Alright, so just checking out some of the buttons because I honestly don't remember any of them. Okay, I think we're good. Approach a waypoint to unlock it as a checkpoint. You can also fast travel between unlocked waypoints via the map. Okay. I'm assuming I unlocked it. It just says approach it to unlock it, so I'm assuming that one's unlocked. I don't know. No idea. Okay, so the main two attacks that I'm going to be using, obviously you can play however you want to play. There's a little glitch, possibly, a little graphical glitch. I don't know if that's supposed to look like that. Anyway, so the way that, or the, not the way, but the buttons that, that I'm pressing is square to do my attacks, just spamming square, and then the other thing is the L2 button. That is your counter in case you forgot. It does use stamina, you can see down there at the bottom. So every time there's a flash above the enemy's head, if you hit that L2 button at the right time, it should automatically do a counter and it will negate any damage that they're doing to you. So as long as you can get the timing of the counter and stuff right, you should be perfectly fine. Just like that. Look at that, I took no damage from that. Now of course there are going to be bosses and stuff that they won't always notify you when they're going to be doing attacks, which that's what makes the bosses harder, so just try to stay on your toes. You also have left on the D-pad to use your healing flask. And I'm just trying to look around, make sure I'm not missing anything. Thought I saw something on top over there. I don't know what's possible in this game and what's not. That's interesting. So I don't know if like maybe you can break through some of the walls. I have no idea. I don't know if you can get items from breaking this stuff. I was gonna say, can you not break that? I could have swore I broke those. Alright, and so far I will say that this one looks exactly the same as when I played the beta, except the enemies. The enemies, I don't remember these spider things. I fought, like, they looked like thugs, basically. So that's the only thing that's different for me so far. Like these little guys. Well, yeah, kind of. I honestly can't remember if it was these. Ow, didn't see the other guy. That say my foe grows stronger. Defeating these manifestations of the gloom will open the way forward, but it will also increase the power of all remaining creatures in the zone. Got it. Can't jump up there. I'm not seeing anything in here that I can break. There's a chest in there. I think that's a room we circle back to on the other side. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we circle back to that room. Ow. Oh, need to work on the camera. I don't remember how to open this. I thought we went that way and it circled back through here, but let's try this way first, because that looks different over there. What's this? Okay, so that's the way we went. Okay, so I think this opens later. Hopefully I'm not missing anything and it's not going to continue without me. I think you have to actually, like, when you end, I think you have to actually hit a button to go back through to the other world. So we'll see what happens here. That's anchor. I can destroy it with my focusing shard. I didn't read the rest of that. Guard and break and resilience. Guard and break an enemy to make them vulnerable to damage staggers. The more targets, resilience bar, allowing you to guard break them quicker. Got it. I think. I don't think it'll kill me, but let's check. Okay, like I said, now you know what not to do. Can't swim in deep waters. Okay, and before we do that, we are going to go back the other way and see if that door opened, but I think picking up all of these is what's going to open it. The fragments. Okay, so let's go back and try that door again. If not, then there's a secret over here that I'm missing. Should be here. Okay, interesting. I also don't know what the bar is up top. How it has like 3 chests. I don't know what that is. At least I think those are your 3 chests. That's what they look like to me. Is there a secret lever somewhere? So here's the same symbol on that wall. Attacking it does nothing. I have to turn any statues to match that. I know that door opens. Just don't remember how. Am I really not gonna figure this out? Is there something I need to step on? See, because when I did it, I remember coming out this door. So I remember going this way. Now this is talking about the beta. I'm sure they changed some stuff. I fought enemies in here. I don't think I did anything with that. Fought some enemies in here. Came through here. Don't think there was 3 loot chests. I think there was only a couple. Came in here. Killed one like mediocre guy, like he was like a medium-sized dude, and then this opened on its own. Haha! Yes! Thank you. If you guys seen that before me, you're probably screaming at me. I'm sorry, it took me a minute. Alright. So we got that. Now all we have to do is destroy the anchor. There might be another boss. I don't think so though. I think just destroying the anchor and leaving will be fine. Have I let this go too long? What's going on here?
What is this? Something new. Something interesting. I hear an echo in the darkness. You have promised, yes. But you don't have what I need. Not yet. Go ahead. Run along home. I'll be watching you, Wayfinder.
I like how they're like shadowy figure, but I can almost make out exactly everything that she has on and what she looks like, other than her shoulder piece blocking her face, but whatever. Alright, R1, leave the room. Alright, and then X, hold X to leave. Before we do that, R1, so we can look at all the stuff we got. So, I don't know which one of these, so don't hold me to it, guys, but things like these items that we have here are stuff that you're going to need to unlock other characters. Let me see if any of them say anything about unlocking characters. No, 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 and no. Alright, so that took 15 minutes. We got 81 kills, 0 deaths. Hold X. Alright, so here we are back. Bring the Codex Ember to Lord Halar. in the skylight. So he's the one that was down over here. And before we do that, there's something else I wanted to show you guys. So the last time we were looking at our character, we were trying to figure out how to change things. I think I remember. Let's see. The loadout menu is where you can set your active character and equipment. Would you like to learn how this menu works? Sure. Equipping items, blah, blah, blah. Weapon tempering. Alright, well, I'm assuming we will have access to this later. I'm not going to mess with it right now. But let's see here. No. Customize style. So here's the different dyes, and this is what I was talking about. You can make your character look completely different from the way they currently look. It just depends on what you have and what you don't have. And I will say in the beta they actually gave us free stuff to change the way we look. I'm assuming you don't get anything with the base early thing. Early access. I couldn't think of the word. Okay, but at least we changed the color, so we're good there. Nothing there. Don't know what these are. So it looks like that one gives crit power, that one gives max health, resilience, and break power. I don't know if these are one-time use. I don't think they are. I hope they're not, because I just equipped both of them. Can I do... no. Okay, because it says 2 there and 2 there, so I figured maybe I could do 2. Yeah, okay, can't do that. Alright, health flask, can't switch that. Manage artifacts, we don't have any. Abilities. No. We'll look at that another time. So as you can see, the abilities that we had in the tutorial are locked. The only one that we have is this one here, and then her ultimate ability, which is the steel volley. We don't have... I don't even think that's the one that we had before. And then she has passives, her weapons, and whatever that is. Alright, style, that's the same thing we already looked at. Inventory. Just looking at everything, guys. So they're doing a new currency. Okay, so all of these are coming soon from the looks of it. They're not even in the game yet. Okay, alright. Map, quests, discoveries, reward tower. What's this? Oh. So I heard about this reward tower. I don't like that it says... oh, maybe that... I thought it was telling me to push F2. So I seen about this in the in like a commercial, literally, but I have not done anything with this before. I don't know exactly what you're supposed to do here. Preview reward, hold to unlock. Looks like you get keys to unlock it, and I might actually have a key. Let's see if we can do anything with it. Please load. Venomous calling. Oh, can I now craft Venomous? So she's the first character that you get to unlock. I think it automatically lets you unlock the other 2. If you picked, if you didn't pick, like whichever ones you didn't pick. But I didn't know you had to unlock them in here. And I'm not seeing any other characters. So I wonder if that's early access to Venomous. Like, I already have her and I just need some stuff. Like, she's unlocked and I just now need to craft her or something. I don't know how that works. That's interesting, though. Actually, one more thing. Let me go back in there real quick. I'm sorry, guys. Just want to look. Room is unavailable until connecting rooms have been unlocked. But I did just unlock this, did I not? Room is unavailable until connecting rooms have been unlocked. Yeah, I unlocked this, right? Do I have to actually craft her before getting these? Interesting. Alright. So let's go over here. Let's go ahead and talk with Lord Halar.
Welcome back, Wayfinder. I was sure you'd find your way. And with an ember? Good, good. Let's get to work.
Okay.
The Silver Codex studied ways to manipulate arcane energies. We can use the ember you recovered from Aurelian to create your Gloom Dagger, and to establish your own connection to the ruins.
Nice.
You see, the shard you claimed in the gloom is a rough and imperfect tool. You need to make it a true extension of yourself. A blade that can cut through reality. Use the Echo Matrix to combine the ember and the shard. Visualize the shape of your dagger. You can draw on the threads of the gloom and make your vision real. Try it.
I'm visualizing a red crystallized hook. Here's the Echo Matrix. Red visualized hook. It's not what I wanted. They lied. That's not what I wanted at all. So what am I supposed to be doing here? Just hold to craft it? What is this? I don't have enough of any of those to use them. Okay. So hold X. Boom! There's our red crystallized hook, just like I requested in my mind. Reduce gloomstone to shards? No, because I don't know what that'll do. Okay, and then talk back with him.
Perfectly done. Woven from the pure elements of magic and drawn into reality. Now you have what you need to explore lost zones on your own. Let's review that procedure. To reach a lost zone, you need 3 things. A breach that serves as an entrance, a gloom dagger that can cut a path through the shadows,
got that,
and a connection to the place consumed by the gloom.
Interesting.
A connection can take the form of an object, such as the ember now bound to your dagger.
Ah.
Or something more abstract, such as a memory or experience.
Ah, okay.
You now have a gloom dagger, and through the ember you have a connection to the Codex halls. So, what is it you are missing, Wayfinder? Have you been listening?
A gloom breach.
Yes, just so. You need to find the point at which this area collapsed. You must search the highlands for a sheet of gloom energy. A hole in the world. Once you've found it, use your dagger to carve a path. Explore what lies beyond, and destroy the anchor of that shadow. Thereafter, you will be able to reach Aurelian through the Gloom Gate here.
Got it.
There you are. Your gloom dagger is connected to the beacon of skylight. Aside from being an invaluable tool for exploring the gloom, it also allows us to communicate through the link.
I was wondering how the hell you were talking with me. I heard another voice in Aurelian. Aurelian? In my mind I'm saying it different, but I'm pretty sure I'm saying it the exact same. Anyway, was that you?
A voice in the gloom? No, that wasn't me. I warned you that the connection would be unstable. Remain alert. But I'm sure it was just some manifestation of the chaos.
Ha, chaos. These daggers, the shards, where did they come from?
Lord Halar and I spent much of this last year refining the daggers as we sought to retrieve you from the gloom. As for the shards, that's a tale for another time. But now, I need you to return to the Codex halls. We need to know more about the work of the Silver Codex. I always thought they were peaceful, devoted sages. Now, I'm not so sure.
Codex halls.
Our
Okay.
work suggests they were experimenting with a sinister force that may have been the Gloom, decades before the Gloomfall. This work could help us push back the Gloom, or reconnect our world. As Lord Halar has told you, you must first find the breach tied to the Codex halls out in the wider world. And that means leaving the safety of Skylight.
Is she referring to the Codex halls? Like, are those the Lost Zones? Like, why is she calling them Codex halls now? What did I miss? I missed something.
Before you leave Skylight, I need you to bind your dagger to the signal fires here. This will strengthen your connection to the beacon and help you move quickly across the region.
So those are the smaller beacons, or those are the ones that I called beacons. They're called signal fires. My apologies.
Once that's done, take the lift down to the Highlands and find Warden Haas. She's in charge of our defenses. I will offer guidance when I can.
Got it. Accept quests. So it says to speak with him again. Okay. Echoes of the Fallen. Oh, is he just not going to talk? Okay, tell me, how are you feeling? Are you limbs working as you expect them to? I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be are your limbs, whatever. Anyway, does your body feel reliably solid? I feel fine. Why do you ask? As a Wayfinder, you aren't just a creature of flesh and blood. You shaped your body from the gloom, and it's your will that holds it together. It's remarkable. So you're saying I'm a dead zombie that pulled myself back together. Because of this, you have powers you don't yet understand. Think to your recent battles. Have you seen flares of energy flowing from your fallen enemies? Yes, actually I have. These are echoes, fragments of the spiritual essence of your enemy, traces of who they were. As a Wayfinder, you can fuse the echoes of your enemies into your own form. So I am a zombie and I'm feeding on the dead, okay? Well, the living until they're dead, whatever. Anyway, you can only contain a certain level of energy within your form. Too much and you could lose control. But each echo will enhance your capabilities in specific ways. As you progress, you'll learn how to weave echoes into your weapons and even your relics. This is a crucial tool that can dramatically increase your power. I urge you to experiment with it. I envy you, Wayfinder. I wish I could hold the essence of another creature in my hand and tap into a fraction of their strength and skill. It's a tremendous gift. Try it now. So I think this is because we leveled up when we were talking to him. Because I had like, well, we didn't level up because we're still level 2. So something happened when we were talking to him because I had a whole bunch of like yellow stuff up around my character. So what does he want us to do? He said try it now. Character? Echoes, here we go. Oh, it's just a whole new menu because I didn't see this one before. The Echoes menu is where you can socket creature echoes into your active equipment for bonuses. Would you like to learn how this menu works? Yes. The Echoes menu allows you to increase the power and effects of your current character loadout. Your character, weapon, and accessories have a number of available echo slots that you can use to equip your collected echoes. Each echo has its own unique bonuses to be so be sure to try out different combinations. How to equip echoes. How to equip an echo. First, select one of the unlocked echo slots in the echo grid. This will open up the echo inventory, which displays all of your collected echoes. If you have sufficient capacity, you can equip the echo by selecting it from your inventory. Swapping and removing echoes. Echoes are not committed to the slot you place them in. You can freely remove equipped echoes, which will return them to the echo inventory. If you equip an echo that is already equipped in another slot or on another item, it will automatically be removed and placed into the current selected slot. Got it. And I did not mean to do that because there was 2 more pages. Whatever. Okay, so it looks like we might be able to do 3 echoes. So there's a guard slot, a balance slot for our character, and then we also have an attack slot. So let's look at the attack slot. Is that... It won't let me do anything. Oh, insufficient capacity, so we can't use that one. We have a guard slot here. And we have this one. So do I want balance or guard? So I see it. So the capacity on this one is 8. At the top it says echo capacity 0 of 8. This one is 6, but the only one that we have in here costs 8. That's why we can't equip that. But in here, like I said, we have 8, but the problem is this one costs 8. This one costs 4, so we're only going to be able to do one of these. So do I want break power and magic defense, or do I want... Wait, they both say break power, magic defense. 127 and 71. 127, 71. So they're the exact same? It's just one is going to be taking up 8, where the other one takes up 4. Obviously, I'm going to do the one with 4. Because that'll leave us with another 4. Okay, I don't understand that, but okay. Sorry about that, I had to sneeze. Can't do anything in there. Was there... Discoveries? No. Oh wait, recipes? Characters. So these are the things that you need to unlock the people. So you need memory of Kairos secrets, memory of Kairos sight, memory of Kairos sorcery, and Kairos calling. All of those to unlock Kairos. We have one for Venomous already. We have the Venomous calling. So we still need the memory of Ven's guile, memory of Ven's venom, and memory of Ven's duty. So it looks like we need memories, 3 memories for all of them, and then they're calling. So that's interesting. Yeah, and there's 6 characters. So these are all the characters you can get. He's the one I'm interested in, which is crazy because I'm pretty sure he is a ranged DPS, but I really want to try him. He just looks cool to me. I don't know. And then of course I do like her. That's why we're using her now, just because it's up close and personal. And I don't know what Venomous is. Heal over time effects. Oh, so she's a healer. She's a poison dealer / healer. Okay. I was gonna say, why is she called Venomous if all she does is heal? But I see. So she's more of a support class. Got it. What's all this? Why doesn't it show the crafting ingredients for these? Is it because I don't have them unlocked? Okay. Different daggers. Can I make my red hook? Ooh, chaos imbuement. Relics. Okay. This is gonna be interesting. Landmarks. Map to blah blah blah. Okay, so they want us to activate these, interact with the signal fire in Market Row. So here's one. I think this is Market Row where we're at. Wait, where are we? We're here. So this is not Market Row. Is it? The Ruined Skylight Gate, Beacon, Bitter End. I don't like that scrolling over stuff doesn't tell you what the icons stand for. Market Row. So I think this one is the one we need to activate. So this way. There it is. Good. The signal fires are tied to the beacon. It's this network of something, 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 something. Now the one near the Great Lift, which is up this way. So, I know people, I know how some people are. I don't mean that in a bad way. Some people are like, oh, well, there's no marker showing me where to go. So if you can't see the little star when you're looking around, just look on the right side. It'll tell you interact with the fire signal near the Great Lift. Figure out where the Great Lift is by looking at your map here. So the Great Lift is down over here. It is a little bit off because we're over here, but it's still near the Great Lift. So that is, I guess, probably the easiest way to find the different locations. Well done. Now take the Great Lift to Highlands and find Warden Haas. Alright, so the last time we tried going down here, it did kind of glitch out and everything, and it actually made us reload again. So we're not going to go down there this time. We're actually going to call the video here. We will do this in the next one. But if you are still here, thank you for swinging in and watching the video. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and the notification bell icon. It helps out the channel with all of it. So if you're also still here, I wanted to give you the extra tad bit of info that I have. So the game, as we talked about in the previous one, it is a free-to-play game. Right now, it does cost money because it's in early access. So once it comes out of early access, the game is going to be free to play. But I do want to point out, though, that the free-to-play isn't going to happen until the actual full launch of the game. I did a little bit of research for you guys. I found out that the game is actually planned on being launched beginning of 2024. So if you guys really want to get in this game and you don't want to get left behind, I would suggest purchasing it. It costs about 20 bucks. Obviously, if you don't have the money for it, don't do it. I know some people out there like, oh, 20 bucks, that's nothing. I know from personal experience, $20 can be hard to come by depending on your situation. I don't need to know what your situation is, and neither does anyone else. All I'm saying is if you can afford the 20 and you want to get into the game, go for it. If you cannot afford the 20, don't do it. Just wait for it to be free. It'll eventually become free, and you can still join and have fun later on. You know, just keep in mind that it's not going to be available until the early 2024. So it doesn't say first quarter or anything like that. It literally just says early 2024. So thanks again for joining me. Oh, what is this? Is he dead? Oh yeah, he is dead. They're chopping him up. That's kind of gross. I thought it was like just sleeping or something. That also, the two eyes is throwing me off. It's making my brain not work right. But yeah, so if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, put it down in the comment section. But once again, thank you guys for joining me today, and I will see you guys in the next video.